Raja. So I think you have been attending this international lung health conference since last 3-4 years. So how was your experience? And I want to know what are your takeaways from this conference vis-a-vis any other international conference that we usually attend for the chest meet.
So this is actually the fourth conference that I'm attending, spanning a period of about 6 years, and I have loved my experience here. What I enjoy the most is the small group interaction that you can have with key opinion leaders in various spheres. The interaction that you can have even on a personal level is of huge value, and you take away ideas to do work in your own country in the way of research, which I think is unique to this program. How things have changed, I think, over the years that I have seen this meeting is that the variety of topics have actually increased in number. So you get to hear a little bit about niche areas in pulmonology, which you don't really get to hear at other conferences. You hear sessions like year in review, the recent advancements, etc., and they're given to you almost as if it's a capsule that people can actually assimilate and then go back and use in their clinical practice. The presentations are in a clinical format, which means it becomes relevant to your day-to-day clinical practice. You get to meet other people from Europe and also from outside, and it's heartening to note the way the participation from India has gradually increased over the years, with young pulmonologists presenting their work in a platform of international repute. So which brings me, Rajesh, to my question to you. So Rajesh, being the Secretary of the Indian Chest Society, together I think we have done great work, you have done great work in getting India to participate more in a conference like this. So this is the first time you've attended the meeting. What is your experience? What is your takeaway as far as this small group meeting is concerned?
So I think, yes, I'm quite impressed. First of all, it's very small group, as you said. It is also a single hall conference in which you get basically focused areas, which are also discussed, and as you said, also in the niche areas, and it's been delivered by internationally acclaimed, I think, also speakers. So that actually makes sense that you are in a room and you are having all this thing delivered actually to you, and actually you've got a lot of takeaways which you can use in back home when you go, and then you can just use this information for your clinical practice. So I think overall it has been really, good experience that I can actually tell the audience.
And we've had very good feedback, isn't it, in the last 2 years, Rajesh, that Indian Chest Society has partnered with this particular conference. The juniors who go back have a very good experience about this meeting, and there's more numbers who want to come back and present their posters, and there's a lot of competition about the oral sessions which are available here, isn't it?
Yeah, so we are of course encouraging our juniors to come here and also present the papers, and we have also done 4 grants with, I think, LWH. We give them grants to come here. We have, and it's also a very good thing that we got also Rising Star, which was selected, I think, in the 2 consecutive years we have had it from India, and we are quite proud of it. So I think we should encourage our juniors and also present papers and also abstracts, and Indian Chest Society would of course support them in their endeavor, that's for sure.
So the next thing that we are looking forward to, Rajesh, is the Asian version of this meeting. And the first Asian version of this meeting is going to happen in Bangkok in November. And we are really excited about this because when we come to Europe to attend this meeting, while it's academically hugely stimulating and your knowledge base increases, but equally, when you do it in Asia, you would want an Asian flavor to it. And like we keep hearing, there's a lot of difference in the way that respiratory medicine is conceived of, perceived of in Asia as compared to what you do in Europe. There are certain facets which are different. We have things like biomass-induced COPD, for instance. We have the air pollution problem in countries like India, China, etc., which makes the perceptions of respiratory medicine, especially about airways disease and interstitial lung disease, a different breed of disease in the subcontinent, Asia and other parts of Asia. And I think the Asian meeting will really help us to highlight all that. Are you excited that ICS will probably be participating in a much bigger way in the Asian version of the meeting, Rajesh, as compared to what we do in Europe?
Yes, I do actually, certainly, because it's quite nearer to the home, and of course we have what we call Asia specific also regions that would be also discussed in this conference, and it's very heartening to know that it's being held, I think, Bangkok in November, and I would exhort all Indians or Indigenous Society members to, of course, avail this opportunity to come and also attend this conference in large number, which is quite useful for us.